Hey, how's it going? Amelia here. Let's see what's making news. After years spent living in captivity, 2 beluga whales have been given a new home, an open water sanctuary in Iceland. It's the first of its kind in the world, but getting there has been quite a journey. Here's Kale.
It's the moment these beluga whales have been waiting 10 long years for. A dip in the deep blue sea. Yep, since 2011, these blubber-filled bundles of joy have gone on quite a journey. They were taken from the wild, held in a Russian research facility, and then spent years in a Shanghai aquarium. But wait, what's a beluga whale? Belugas, or white whales, are pretty special animals. They're extremely intelligent and found mostly in the Arctic Ocean. They generally hang out in groups, or pods, and like to feed on fish, crustaceans, and leftover pizza. Alright, back to the story. Last year, Little White and Little Grey took their first step, or fluke, or paddle, or something, to freedom. They were moved out of the aquarium to a special facility in Iceland before getting rehomed at the very first open water sanctuary for belugas.
Little White and Little Grey are the first, but certainly not the last belugas, that we hope to have here in Klettsvik. These girls are the ambassadors for this project.
The whales will spend about a month in these pools before moving on to bigger, wider areas.
I mean, you've seen the world's first beluga whales move into their open water sea sanctuary. I don't think it gets better than that.
Mount Sinabung in Indonesia has erupted, sending up a giant ash cloud 5 kilometres high. Luckily, no one's been hurt, but locals are being asked to stay away from the crater. The volcano sat dormant for 4 centuries before erupting in 2010. Since then, it's forced 30,000 people around the mountain to leave their homes. All right, it's time to check out what's been happening in sport.
Geelong has snapped St Kilda's 4-game winning streak with a thumping 10-goal thrashing in Brizzy.
And somehow, how's the physics of that?
The win sees the Cats leapfrog the Saints on the table and score a spot in the top 3. Meanwhile, Freo knocked off the Hawks in a low-scoring match. But the highlight of the night was actually from the losing side, as James Sicily pulled off this absolute screamer.
And Sicily! Soaring through the sky!
There's been an upset win at the PGA Championship, with 23-year-old Colin Morikawa coming out on top.
Oh, what a shot!
The young American only turned pro a year ago, and this is his first ever major title, which may explain why it looked like he had no idea what he was doing when he collected the trophy. And a local footy club up in Queensland, the Yeronga Devils, has gone viral after their women's side sung their team song in Auslan. It was all a surprise for their teammate Jamie, who's hearing impaired. The team had been practicing the song in secret, and Jamie was absolutely stoked.
I had absolutely no words and just couldn't believe that, these girls would do something like that for me.
Now cut those claws and turn that sourpuss into a smile, because these next perfect creatures are feline fine. You know that old saying, one creature's poo is another one's treasure? Well, that's definitely true of this dynamic duo. Lion tamer Martin Lacey has been selling big cat poo from the lions at this zoo in Germany. Why? Well, to put on your garden, of course. Lacey says it helps to keep naughty cats away. This kitten is feeling just fine now that she realises she's actually a baby cougar. Or perhaps she knew that all along, and it was just the Colombian farmer that rescued her that was terribly mistaken. After picking her up on the side of the road, he soon realised this was no ordinary pussycat. The baby wildcat will be returned to the wild as soon as she's able to fend for herself. And Palmerston, the UK Foreign Office's resident rescue cat, has announced his retirement to the countryside after 4.5 years of mouse-catching duties and intelligence-gathering assignments. His hasty departure reportedly has nothing to do with past clashes with Larry of 10 Downing Street, caught on camera by BBC News. Palmerston poured this resignation letter praising his fellow Diplocats and Diplodogs and saying he would use his time in retirement to climb more trees. Now, if you want to see cats, and more cats, well, there are probably better channels than this one. But if you want to see more news, then definitely hit that subscribe button right down there. Thanks for watching.